Hello everybody, this is Alex from Hardcore Guys, my guide for Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Crushing difficulty. Today we're doing Chapter 8, entitled The City's Secret. Yeah, I was thinking of like a billion different things to say right there. I was like, oh, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune, wrong game, doofus. So, the entire chapter, as far as I remember, I mean, this is like 6 minutes long, I don't think there's much of anything else to do. The entire chapter is just basically a giant puzzle. And then you only need to turn roughly about maybe three arms. It is probably preferred that you start with the right side first, or the statue's left. But I had simply forgotten where I was supposed to be going. Sorry, I got a little bit of hiccups here. I kind of forgot which direction I was supposed to be going to. Also, another fun little trick that you can do to sort of jump across and skip most of the climbing is that right there. So, Uncharted 2 has quite a bit of those, honestly. They have a few spots where you can just sort of, I don't know what the word is, I don't know what you would call it. I think this is the trident stays in the same place. The trident does not need to be moved, but these two up here need to be moved. And if you want to get this in one sort of decently, like, it doesn't matter which one you go to first, but typically going to the trident section first makes sense because you can kind of just go back around and then head to the left side. But like I said, I ended up forgetting how to do all this because it has been quite a while. I do wish I would knock you to the other side, but no, it just knocks you straight onto the ground, unfortunately. And going back to the whole, like, Uncharted 2 having just chapters like this, yeah, this is a lot of Uncharted 2 stuff where a lot of chapters are just a singular puzzle, or maybe even a singular fight, or maybe just a puzzle with a slight bit of a fight, and that's about it. And it's like 26 chapters long. I've heard that, I never beat it yet, but I heard that Golden Abyss is like 36 chapters or something too. But a lot of them are just divided into really small spots, so, which I don't mind, I guess. I mean, look at God Hand, for God's sakes. It's what, 8 stages, and each stage has roughly anywhere from like 4 to 6 different levels in it, and all, like, it could just be a boss fight, and that could just be counted as stage 4-1, you know, something like that. So here on Hardcore, and we are definitely used to things like that. Alright, push this one up, and there we go. And it cracks the earth, and then you can put the key inside, and then you're basically done with that chapter. Technically, you don't really need my help with this, because, I mean, the book tells you exactly what you need to do, but in the off chance, you know, if it doesn't make any sense, then, well, I got you covered, so. And hey, I don't blame you, because back when I was first playing Uncharted 2, a lot of these puzzles did kind of throw me off a little bit, even though I had the answers. I used to overthink pretty much just everything, and that would kind of screw myself over. Love the lighting in this game, though. It is so beautiful. This game is so beautiful, like even still nowadays. And it doesn't even need to look hyper-realistic. It can still look really pretty and realistic without even being that. I like Uncharted when it used to look cartoony. Although, like, Uncharted 1 was, like, the most cartoony-looking Uncharted. But Uncharted 2 and 3 still have, like, a hint of it, you know? And I wish they would have retained that. But, nope, everything has to be real now, so. No more fun in video games, no more cartoony-looking video games, nothing like that. At least not from Naughty Dog. God, it's really sad what they've become. Man, it really truly is sad. It started off with, well, I mean, there was things pre-Crash, yes, but typically when you look at it, at Naughty Dog's history, people typically look at Crash first, and then it evolved into Jack, which Jack was like a good combination of what would eventually become Uncharted and what was an evolution of Crash. Like, they were like, alright, we're going to make another collectathon platformer again. And then they changed it into like a GTA type game. And now they're like, okay, well, now we introduce guns. And then that goes into Uncharted, which now is like, okay, now it's a platformer with guns, but more of an emphasis on guns and puzzle solving. And platforming has been kind of more so streamlined to be not the same. Like, you sort of have an easier time doing it. You don't have to try so hard to platform anymore. And then it turned into Last of Us, which was, instead of platforming, like, that's just basically completely gone. Now it's just nothing but guns. Now it's survival and trying to use guns and shit. And then now we got that new game that's coming out. I forget what it's called, like Interstellar or whatever. I think I'm not interested in it, like, in any capacity whatsoever. But I believe there was gameplay that was shown off from it, and I want to say there might be melee combat. I don't know, but they really had to make the game that they're making, didn't they? So hopefully Insomniac's Wolverine will be good. I remember I liked Spider-Man when it came out, and then I started hating Spider-Man. Well, after I tried playing it again, I'm like, oh, I don't like this at all. Like, I just don't like it. Yeah, and I had never played Spider-Man 2, and I don't really have an interest in it. So hopefully Wolverine will be at least decent. I don't know. But you guys know my takes on modern games. I don't need to go into all that. But anyway, that's it. So take care, everybody.